Telly is a technology company whose mission is to create the smartest device to ever hit the living room. The Telly device in itself operates a dual screen TV connected by a 6-speaker soundbar, and it does so much more than just a traditional TV. It does allow you to consume your favorite shows and watch your favorite sports teams, but beyond that, it also allows you to do video conference calls, connect with your friends, do fitness games, play video games, and also order things like your food or grocery orders directly through your TV screen.
You've been at Telly now for about 2 months. What are some of your first impressions? What's it been like going to the agencies?
Yeah, I think from a consumer standpoint, we are moving at the speed of innovation in a way that I've never seen before. We're constantly thinking about how can we make everybody's lives more convenient, more social, the user experience to just watch traditional TV content a lot more accessible, and also allow you to be a lot more productive. On the advertiser side, we've been doing a road show across all the major cities in the U.S., going to agencies, actually bringing physical Tellys into their offices, and almost all the time they ask us to keep them there. The initial reaction when they first see the Telly is, whoa, I actually get why there's a need for 2 screens. The applications and use cases and opportunities for advertisers and their clients are just through the roof, right? So I can name a few of the main common themes that we're seeing from the responses from advertisers. One is the creative standpoint. Through the second screen, we allow for a non-interruptive ad experience, and with that increases the time, attention, duration of a consumer to not only have a more immersive experience through a brand's advertisement, but also take further action beyond just viewing the advertisement, but also scanning a QR code or interacting with the ad placement through the remote. Okay. Second, we see everything that hits the TV screen, right? So let's say, for example, there is an ad being shown on the top screen. We're able to show another ad on the bottom screen that allows for additional interactivity without interrupting the actual TV spot on the top. Third, it all comes down to performance and engagement. Advertisers are constantly thinking, wow, now that I have this extra real estate and the scarcity of TV spots are no longer limited to ad breaks, what can I do now that I have this consumer's attention? And they're really thinking about the best ways to take advantage of that opportunity.
And Telly allows advertisers to go beyond the 30-second spot. Talk a little bit about the creativity aspect of that.
Yeah, before I get into that, we were just in a few working sessions with IAB Tech Lab, and there's over 100 submissions to standardize new creative formats for CTV from over 50 different companies. So that right there just signals the amount of demand from so many different companies to create and innovate against the traditional TV experience from an ad format perspective, right? Now, because again, Telly has additional real estate through the second screen on the bottom below, and you can have different ad experiences that don't interrupt the show or the sports game that you're watching. It allows for longer duration and more interactivity and immersive experiences that we're really excited about all the partners in the space to capitalize on.
You were recently at Beat Retreat in San Juan talking about shoppable video. What's the connection with Telly?
Yeah, again, the second screen real estate allows for consumers not only to process whether or not they actually want to consider the advertisement, but also to take action and engage with it through typically a QR code or through the remote in a way that's never been possible before, because time limitations through 6:15s and 30s, they're overlaid across the content or the video spot that's in between the ad break. Now the bottom screen allows for a lot more interactivity and deeper engagement like that's never been available before.